Welcome to lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or anyone who feels like watching this message. This is for the last week of November 2019. We are using the Good Tarot for the main reading, and we will use the Gilded Reverie Lenormand for any clarifications. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I appreciate your support. Our little channel is growing. I'm very blessed to be on this journey with all of you, and I will be posting more video besides the weekly as we grow more, because I really would like this channel to be more than just reading, to give you guys some clarity about what you're going through, but also to help everyone, including myself, along in our spiritual journey. Okay, and here we go. Let's see what message Spirit have for you, Scorpio. Here we have the King of Earth, the Seven of Fire, and the Hermit. I tell you what, Scorpio, it's been a consistent message for you about money, finances, abundance, career, okay, wealth. Because to start with the King of Earth here, that's the image we're getting. The King of Earth is a career man, is someone who's very powerful, who's very resourceful, who's very wealthy, okay? And at the bottom we have Temptation. This is the Devil card, and this deck is called Temptation. What's facing you here for some of you in regards to money, you may be tempted to do some things that are not as straight, on the straight and narrow, okay? You may be so focused on your abundance, you are looking at doing or dabbing in gambling, or doing some things here that are like negative, that's gonna impact your career negatively. And this is the card of number 22. This is the card of choice here, okay? Number 22. This is about like in regards to career, to your money, you have a choice that needs to be made. Which door you're going to walk into, right? You can stay in the middle for so long. You can walk the middle lane for so long. At one point, you get up to that red carpet, you're gonna have to make a choice. Do you go left? Do you go right? Right? So in regards to career, in regards to money, in matters of your abundance, to bring you to the very top of your game, you guys have a choice to make. And I feel like one of the choice here is going to be a stark difference. One of the choice would be something that's very positive, that's going to be very very clear. And the other one, maybe there's some stuff in the shadow. There's some stuff that that's going to require you to dive into some negativity, okay? Let's get some more for you. Clarification on the King of Earth for Scorpio. Clarification on the King of Earth for Scorpio. Clarification. Okay. And this is, and it came out in reverse, number 16. This is the stars. So luck is on your side, Scorpio. This is about your wishes, something that's very dear to your heart, okay? Being on top of your game, having financial success, having success in your career. It's something that's almost like a long-held wish of yours. And it's also for some of you, because the card of the stars is also the card of destiny. It's something that's predestined, okay? It's as if yes, we have free will in regards to our day-to-day, the decisions that we make, but there's also a matter of destiny, right? There are certain things that are completely out of our control, and yes, there are things that are in our control. And I feel like this is the conundrum you are facing, okay, Scorpio? Like, when is it up to you, and when do you make the choice, and when do you leave it up to destiny? And I feel for some of you, you are hoping almost that destiny make the choice for you. You're hoping, because it's also a card, I keep saying hoping. This is a card of hope as well. And my attention is being called here to the Six of Heart that's at the bottom. In the tarot, the Six of Heart is about reconciliation, about going to the past, reminiscing about the past, okay? So let's say this is not about career for you, Scorpio. Let's say this is about romance, for example, right? For some of you, there may be an earth sign, a King of Earth, especially if it's a man that you are dealing with. If you're a feminine figure watching this, someone who's a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. And here we have the card of Virgo. We have the kind of Capricorn here, okay? The Devil card here is not just about negative habits and, you know, negative entities. This is a card of Capricorn. This is a card of career. Okay, this is a card of order and discipline. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So for some of you, this is really, I feel like it's not even like negative issues so much as it's like your career. That's what's facing you. That's what you're thinking about during this time. And let's say this is not about your career. Let's say it's about a woman. This is where we're going with this. And you have it, there is an earth sign in your life, perhaps someone from the past with that Six of Hearts that you have dealt with, that is part of your destiny, right? And that it's almost kind of like there is a choice that's been coming back, that keep coming back for you to make, because the choice card here, this is the Queen of Diamond in the corner here. The Queen of Diamond is the same as the Queen of Earth. So you have the King and the Queen of Earth. This is a pairing, right? We have the Queen and the King of Earth to make a pairing here. This is a couple. It's almost like this person, the two of you, it's like you are destined to be together, okay? And for some of you, this is your wish come true. You know this is your person. You know this person is your North Star. You know this is your, like, you know, wish upon a star, like, you know, kiss your lucky star. This is you know this is your person. You are a pair, and this is someone from the past. There's reconciliation here, okay? It's almost like that reconciliation for some of you may be something that's tempting, maybe something that's gonna bring some negativity with it, okay? And let's get some more for you guys. Different storylines going on here for you, Scorpio. Seven of Fire. Clarification on that Seven of Fire. Or for some of you, it's very well may be that that person sees you at, okay. There they go. Then when they're supposed to come, they'll come out. The birds. There is gossiping going on. There's communication that's going to be coming towards you, Scorpio, during this time in regards to that. And this is number 12 here. This is the birds. The birds, there are two cards for the birds on this deck. And this is the card of like, almost like day-to-day communications. They could be like a text message, right? Casual, more like casual conversation, more like, you know, gossiping. At the bottom here, we have a Seven of Diamond, another seven. The Seven of Fire, by the way, is a card of courage. Having courage to stand for your beliefs. Having courage to fight for what you believe in, to stand for your ideas, okay? Let's say, for example, and sometimes it's against other people's with the Seven of Fire, because a lot of times it's depicted with that one man with one against the many, standing on top of a hill, and there's this group of people, and he jumps over into the pile of people, like just him, like one mano a manos, just one against the many. So not afraid to fight his fight all alone. So for some of you, there may be gossiping. For some of you, there may be people like standing around watching the development of the story, because the Seven of Diamond is a card of watching, waiting. You know something is going, you know something is developing, and you're just waiting for the next phase of it, okay? And here we have the snake that came out with it, another seven for you, Scorpio. So we have 3 7 here, 7 7 7. This is the excuse me, we have a snake here, and the snake on this card here, this is the Queen of that queen here is it's the same as the Queen of Fire. Okay, the Queen of Clubs is the same as the Queen of Fire. And we have that the snake is just like it sounds like, really. This is not the Kundalini snake. This is the snake of the snake of the serpent that encourage you to take the bite into the apple. Temptation is strong here. Okay, the temptation is strong here. The snake is telling me that it's almost people are gossiping about it, or are almost expecting you to not be able to resist the temptation to go back to an ex. It's as if that person communicate to you, it's almost like there are people that are like almost, or if that communication comes the right way, comes strong enough, that the temptation is going to be so strong you may not be able to resist it. You would jump. You would take that leap of faith. Because even though there was a separation, I feel like both of you know, like, this is your person and you are their person. And by the way, we cannot escape 777 here. This is luck. And 16 is also just down to a 7. Number 37. This is time with that clock. This is the clock. This is time. This is a completion. It goes down to a 10. Okay, this is to clarify the Hermit, number 9, and the Hermit is the card of Virgo, and this is the card of paying attention to your routine, to your daily routine, to your life, to the ins and out, the day to day. Okay, excuse me. This is the card of introspection, of going inside to pay attention to really get to know yourself. Okay, this is a card of like taking a moment to introspect, to meditate on not just who am I, but what do I want, where do I want to go, what's my path. Okay, what pleases me, which one of those keys can unlock the can unlock my heart, can unlock my inspiration, can unlock my desires. And the clock here, which is number 37, which is goes down to a 10. That's the transformation happening here for you, Scorpio, because 10 for me is a real number of transformation. This is the ending and the beginning. The 10 that starts, that have the 1 and the 0, but and again when you add them together, that gives you to the 1, to start over again at point 1. So there is a sense here that almost like time is up. There's a completion here. Okay, it's almost like if you've been in hermit mode, you've been withdrawing your energy from that person, from this from this relationship. It's almost like the time is up on that. You being called back out. Okay, I feel like that communication is gonna, there's some kind of communication you're gonna receive that's going to spark something back up again for you. And number 9 here, you just entered Sagittarius season. That is the 9th house. During this new moon in Sagittarius, some of you may be receiving this communication. Pay attention here to the time. You have 9 and 10, an ending and a completion that bring a new cycle. Clarification on the Hermit for Scorpio. Clarification on the Hermit for Scorpio. Clarification for the Hermit for Scorpio. Yeah, it's like there's a thing with like time is up. Like time is up. It's like, Scorpio, you cannot leave someone standing at the door, outside the door anymore. It's like time is up. Someone, it's like you cannot stay outside of the door of your life, nor can you keep someone outside of the door for far too long either. It's like you will not be able to resist the temptation to use one of those keys to allow them. Or to allow them to use one of the keys, because it's almost they already know. Oh, what did I say? An ending that brings in a new beginning. This is the Rider. This is number 1. I was feeling that number 1 very clearly. We have 9 to the 10 to the 1 here. Okay, an ending that usher in a completion, because time is up. Okay, and the clock is that you have so many clocks going on here, and I feel like for some of you, you have had so many lifetimes with this person. You have had so many start and go with that person. And this is that person riding a rainbow coming towards you. Okay, there's a rider, there's an invitation, someone is coming. Okay, someone's gonna be knocking on that door. The rider is someone coming, is usually out of town, coming towards you. It's also fast moving energy here. 9 of Hearts, this is wish fulfillment. We have 9 of Hearts at the bottom. This is wish fulfillment. 9 of Hearts. It's like 9 of Cups energy. A new beginning here is at play. Someone is coming. Whether that person is being invited or not, somebody is coming. Somebody's going to be knocking at your door again, Scorpio. And I feel like it's going to come, it's going to start with a message, and you will not be able to resist that message. And look at the bottom, we have number 44. You're going to have to take a closer look at this whole situation. That's a magnifying glass. It's going to require you to take a second look again at the situation, to take a closer look at it as to what had happened. Why did I walk away? Do I want to start this again? And the whole thing. And this is about women's, right? And I feel like heavy women's here for some of you. Let's say this is about career, simply career. There's a choice here some of you needs to be made in regards to your career, the path that you go. And yes, there may be there may be some earth sign that are very prominent, that are very influential in your life. For some of you, it may be a Capricorn. For some of you, it may be a Virgo. For some of you, it may be a Taurus. Okay, and if it's a Capricorn, it may be a female energy. I'm looking at at that feminine figure here on the card, on the Devil, on the card of Capricorn, and then we have the King of Earth here. I'm giving us Taurus energy. Very, this not, I'm gonna get into so much Capricorn energy, but for some of you it may be as well. But regardless, there's a decision that needs to be made. There's a choice that needs to be made, and it's regards to, if it's in regards to career, you may be feeling a sense like it's either you have to make a choice between two careers. It's either you feel like you would rather not make the choice. For some of you, it's almost like you're allowing fate to take over. You're allowing destiny. You feel like you cannot make the choice yourself. With the Seven of Fire here, Spirit is asking you to take a leap of faith. This is minor arcana energy. Spirit is asking you to fight for your ideals. But before you can fight for your ideals, you need to know exactly who you are and what you want. That's a hermit. The hermit is a spiritual journey to go within, to really study oneself, to really, really get to the nitty-gritty of oneself, what drives you, what empowers you, what's important to you. Okay? And that's what needs to happen here. And I feel like there is with the snake here, there may be some betrayal. Okay, if that's a Scorpio, you have a choice to make in regards to career, and you decide, you know what, this job is not working for me. Let's say you are working in partnership with some people, you're like, this is not for me, I'm gonna move on, I'm gonna do what I feel is best for me. And you stand up, you stand your ground, you take that leap of faith, you stand up for your beliefs, for your ideals, for for your goals. There's gonna be people in your life that feel a sense of betrayal, okay? And they're gonna start gossiping, they're gonna start bad mouthing you. And I feel for some of you, this is also a fear of yours, okay? There's gonna be some people in your life that's gonna bring a lot of negative energy, because the devil and temptation, there's also a lot of negative energy, negative entities, negative towards you, okay? By you standing your ground, by you taking that leap of faith and following your own North Star, that in regards to your career moves, that is. And here, and I feel like for some of you, if those people decides to go to the left, decides to bring negative energy towards you, decides to betray you, decides to make life difficult for you, you're gonna have a new understanding of yourself and of your life. You're gonna really withdraw your energy from everybody. You're going to really, you're going to realize you, not so much you're going to feel like you're a man or a lone man in an island, isolated in an island, but you're the one who's going to withdraw your energy to until you get your grounding. Do you understand? As you're pursuing something new here, okay? Because there's a new, and it's almost like Scorpio, you couldn't stop it if you want to, because the time is up. A decision has to be made here. Okay, and it's gonna allow you to take a closer look at your relationships, at your what your desires, where you've wasted your energy, what exactly do you want, where do you want to go in the future. Okay, it's gonna give you a second chance, a second lease at life, to start anew, to start the clock again as you move forward here, to start on a new beginning. This is, if for those of you, this is a career matter. Okay, let's get to some clarification here. And do not allow anybody to, okay, I'm not surprised that codependency card came out. Do not allow anybody, against Scorpio, to make you feel guilty about making decisions for yourself, especially when it comes to your abundance, when it comes to your money, to make your own decision. Because I feel like there are people that may be standing up to you as a challenge when it comes to if you decide to go your own way. But just know, whatever choice you made, follow your North Star. Choose with hope. Choose with go with your destiny. Go with what you believe that your life purpose is. That's what's in alignment with your life purpose. Okay? This is your Women's Oracle card. At the bottom, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes. Even if this is in regards to women, I don't know why the picture is looking so yellowish. This is so weird. Even if it is in regards to women, for some of you, just know that you got to be strong in who you are. You have to be firm in who you are. Like, for anybody to take you seriously, you cannot ask someone to respect you if you're not respecting yourself. Okay, if this is in regards to women here, you have to know who you are and what you want. Do not let anyone lure you in. Do not allow yourself to just overcome with temptation. If this is someone from your past that you want to, just be clear as to why would you allow that person back into your life, and why would you want to be in that person's life. Be clear about it, and just start with yourself before you go to that person. Before you even go to ask about what qualities about that person, what they make you feel, start with yourself about who you are, Scorpio, where your life is right now, where you would like to go, before you even start contemplating bringing that person into your life, okay? Because we have codependency here. That's the card that came out for you, and it says addictions are a factor to your romantic life. Indeed, addictions. This is the card of temptation here. Okay, this is addiction, taking that bite of the apple. We have the snake here. Okay, we have this is like quiet and energy here of for some of you you may be, especially if you're in an existing relationship already, you may be contemplating cheating on your partner right now. Or it's that you already have this, it's not with someone else. Let's say it's not with someone else. It's not about a past love. It could be that you have addictions, like addictions to gambling. We have the coins here. This is the card of Capricorn. Addictions to gossiping, addictions to alcohols, to drugs, to sex, to philandering. Like there is some kind of negative energy here that you need to fight for. And first you need to know what's your idea, what are your values, what are important to you and who you are. And you need to really fight. And this is not the universe helping you to fight. This is you, Scorpio, taking action. The fire cards are about action. This is you taking action, to take a leap of faith, to jump in that crowd, one man against the many, one woman against the many, to fight for what you believe, okay? To fight for yourselves even. And if it's someone else that has these addictions, that have some kind of issues, some negative issues that are affecting their life that you are with, they're going to, of course, affect you as well. You can show support, you can be there, but you have to choose. It's up to you how you react to it, how you allow it to affect you. It will have an effect on your life, but you have a certain amount of control over how much. Okay. But regardless, there's an opportunity here that's going to come up. There's some kind of communication here that may come up that's going to give you a chance to take a closer look at this whole thing. Whatever this may be for you, whether it's career, whether it's women, whether it's people that you're working with, whether it's people that are trying to stop you on your path, that are creating blockages for you, whichever one that it is, you're going to have to take a closer look. First of all, a closer look at yourself, a closer look at the whole situation. Because time is up here. Time is coming. Oh, we have the Rainmaker that fell out for you, number 42. And at the bottom, we have Jaguar. I love this card. Let me read it for you. And I'm going to read them from the book for you, Scorpio. I love this deck so much, and the messages are so poignant. I'm going to read it from the book. This is from the bottom of the deck, number 28. That drinks down to a 10. Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. She is delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown. Investigate from within. To investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that your Jaguar instinct will serve you well. Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibly between light and dark, night and day. And Scorpio, you are well known for that. That's why you rule the underworld, right? Scorpio is represented by the death card. It's about death and rebirth. It's about Scorpios knows how to tap into their shadows. They cannot help it. It's part of who you are. Let's go to number 42 here. And Spirit is asking you to use those, because there are times we like to say, oh, we like to stay in the light, but we have shadows for a reason. There are times you won't have to use their shadows. If you're in a situation where people are impeding your progress, where people are being codependent on you, where you feel stuck, where you cannot move because someone is like, whatever it may be for you, there's some negativity that's affecting you, that have such a big effect on you, then you may have to use your shadow side to overcome the situation. You may have to jump into the fight. You may have to be a little bit more brutal than you would like to be, okay? So because of you come first, Scorpio. first is you. Your relationship is first with God, then with yourself, and then everyone else come. And you have to honor that. You have to honor your own life, your own path, your own desires, okay? This is the card that actually jumped out for you, the Rainmaker. And it says here, when the earth is parched, the Rainmaker calls the water from the heavens, and all that is dormant in the fields and in people's hearts springs to life again. The Rainmaker is calling you to create something new from the elements that are already in your life. Be sure you work with what is and not with what might or could have been. The seeds that have been silently germinating in your heart will burst forth ready for the sunlight. Do not hold back. Put all your chips on the next roll of the divine dice. Okay, Scorpio, I was stumbling on my words here. But basically, the Rainmaker is asking you to use what is. And that's what, by the way, the King of Earth does. The King of Earth is a master of using like the resources, the natural resources of the earth to create abundance in his life, okay? The Queen of Earth understands earth to be here, like to be grounded. So Spirit is asking you to use what is already here, not what could have been, not what, might have been, from the past, but what is right here, right now, in front of you, based on the facts that are available to you. Let's say someone is selling you a bunch of dreams. Like, look at them right now. What are they doing right now? Okay? Let's say it's about a career. Think about the resources that are available to you right now, what you already have right now. That's what you can build on to create more abundance in your life, okay? And this is your new beginning here. It even says the seeds that have been silently germinating in your heart will burst forth ready for the sunlight, will burst forth ready for the sunlight, because there's something here that's already been ongoing, that's already been germinating, has the word say. I love that word. But there seems like there has been some kind of stumbling block along the way, okay, to impede your progress for some of you. And Spirit is telling you, do not hold back. Take that leap of faith. Put all your chips on the next roll of the divine dice. So believe in your luck, because the Stars card is about luck, okay? Put all your chips in this, like in luck, in your wish fulfillment, and believe that what you wish for will come true, okay? Keep doing your work here on earth. Keep, pushing forward, but believe, stay in faith. Okay, Scorpio, this is the message for you. I hope it brings you some clarity. If you enjoy my style of reading or you enjoy this message, please continue showing your support. I'll see you next week. For those of you celebrating Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. And as always, remember, love is the only answer. Bye-bye.